Hello and welcome to the Café de Drew. It's June 1st, 2021, and yeah, so as this is the first video for this channel, I think I should um, give a short description of what this is supposed to be. So if you haven't caught on already, I'm not very good at actually speaking out loud. I can write all sorts of funny words on the computer or on the paper with my hand, using keyboard or pencil, but my mouth not so much. So this video diary of a sorts is meant to help me cope with that, and as a way to just remember my days, because I am a little bit of a nostalgic person, and I do appreciate the ability to look back in time and seeing what it used to be like. So first thing you might have noticed is that this background is a little bit strange. You might be wondering why I'm in a kitchen with no windows. That's suspiciously anachronistic for 2021. Well, you see, it's because I really don't have anywhere better to record anything, to speak out loud during this night, during this time of the day, which is like 11:50 something, because my parents have the hearing of fucking bats, and somehow they can be woken up by a door closing outside of their own house. So yeah, it's a little bit unorthodox, but I'm currently in my basement kitchen recording this, and since I think I actually want to show this to you, because I don't have a tripod just yet, I had to stack 4 fucking boxes together in order to have my camera head high. So as you can see, this is a food saver, plastic food freshness containing bag, vacuum sealed. This is a family-sized jumbo box of Fruit Loops. This is a vertical box of Costco seaweed, and this is the machine that uses this plastic bag to seal your food to maintain the maximum freshness. Now, I know you might be wondering, Matthew, why don't you just sit on the fucking couch and video diary like a normal person? I run on this treadmill a lot, right? And every single night when I try to have my nightly run, and my nightly ungodly run, a fucking spider comes up from the walls. You can actually see one right here. Look at the motherfucker. That thing is like the size of a toonie. It's bigger than the size. It's moving. Look at it. It's fucking God, it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, look at it. It's fucking. Yeah, so as you can see, my that corner of the room is uninhabitable. I'm afraid that if I ever set my ass down on the couch, like a whole nest of spiders would have been disturbed and it would crawl out like the fucking bitches from Uncharted 2, I think it was. No, it was 3. In any case, I mentioned that this is meant to be a video diary. So I'm going to go ahead and recount my day. Oh fuck, this thing better not follow me. Okay, yeah, I should just go ahead and recount my day, right? So today's Tuesday, which means that I have 2 spares, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Cunt. One in the morning and one in the afternoon, which therefore mean that I don't have to go to school today at all. This allowed me to wake up at the lovely and productive time of 10:30, just in time for me to waste 2.5 hours preparing for my bank visit at 1:30. I had to go to the bank today because I have an appointment where I am going to register for a debit card and a savings account and checking account associated with a debit card. Realized that the old debit client card that's connected to my parents' card will not do, considering what kind of things I purchase and considering that I actually don't have control over my finances in that case. I chose CIBC for my new bank provider, because I love the rates and I love a red card. love myself a red card, like the Brits love their blue passports. So yeah, took an hour maximum to get the fucking thing. I had no reason to be so worked up about it, but I suppose it's justified because it's one of my first hada adult things that I had to do. Yeah, it was quite awkward. I regret not bringing a fucking bag. It was, you have no idea how much of a fucking hassle it is to bring your citizenship certificate, fucking university admittance. Yeah, okay. You see why I had to practice like public speaking? Every single time I talk, I have to use like one swear word or another. Otherwise, I don't have time for my mouth to catch up with my head. So, there you go. Yeah. I'll try to like slow that down or whatever in the future. Anyways, yeah, so like you have no idea how difficult it is to carry your citizen certificate with you, your debit card, your SIM card, your health card, your driver's license, your admittance letter, your the paper that the bank gives you, that you're supposed to give to your employers when you go for a job and they fill out the financial details, all the pamphlets, bullshit, yada yada yada, in one hand, while trying to keep all of them in the same place. And yes, I have a wallet. Yeah, don't know why I said that. Yeah, so once I got home, it was hot as fuck today for God no reason at all. Okay, you see what I mean that with the swearing, right? It was just extremely hot today. It's, my friend Tanner said that it was approximately like what 25 degrees outside Celsius, which is decently warm for most people, but for Canadians it's like it's 4 degrees above room temperature, man. We might as well be on the fucking surface of Venus. Okay, I should also cut out how much to and whatnot. Yeah, honestly, like speaking out loud to a camera like this, seeing my own face in the monitor kind of like gives you like a moment to reflect on your own mistakes, which is very cool and epic. Yeah. But yeah, no, after the couple hours, I was struggling with my bank account. I got home, and I immediately struggled some more with Shaw's internet. Shaw, very cool company by the way, being bought out by Rogers, is suddenly became awful. After March, their connection would suddenly drop off, and we had to restart our router to try to get our internet reconnected, which is awful because when you have 3 kids in the house trying to go on their Zoom classes or their Google Meets for their online classes. But a week ago, that issue solved itself somehow. But just recently, the internet started being super fucking slow. Like, our usual speed the speed we're used to is about 8 megabytes per second, which is very nice. And nowadays it's crawling at about a rate of 1.7 megabytes a second, which is not 8, to say the least. Yeah, other than that, I was really struggling with the internet because I was trying to apply for jobs. I am going to university, going abroad. Yeah, I guess Ontario counts as abroad. I am going moving out for university, and I do have to save up some money before then. So I spend a lot of time just preparing for the jobs I have to do, applying for jobs, and just like most random like places. Looking Journey shoes at Chuck E. Cheese, like Lego store, etc. Hopefully that goes well. If it doesn't, then that's whatever, I suppose. I'm expecting a defeat, but I do have a couple years worth of like minimum wage experience behind me, so I'm pretty confident. I'm a little bit qualified, you might say. After that, I basically wasted my entire day after that, I think. My friend Tanner and Ricky got into a huge argument over whether or not it's worth to have fun, over whether or not like time you used to have fun is wasted or not. And frankly, I would agree with Ricky when he said that it's not worth spending your time when you're young, not having fun. But that's where Tanner was coming from, and but in any case, I feel like I wasted lots of time just scrolling through the same web pages, browsing nothing, while I had lots of work to do. I should have practiced my, I should have worked on the contest ad for the Illumina Gala that's coming up some more. I should have worked on my programming homework, should have studied, do the mentorship, should have done like a million other things, instead of just sitting on Hypixel.com fucking flipping bizarre orders, trying to make fake money coins and whatnot. But alas, what can you do? It's too late now. And what else? Starting with June 1st, same day I started my video diary sessions, I am also going to be doing one piece of drawing a day in order to brush up my drawing skills, because it's definitely something I don't want to lose just yet. I love drawing. Actually, don't love drawing. I love seeing drawings, and I love to one day see my own drawings. That is not something to be ashamed about. But yeah, just guess today's episode of sorts is a bit of a tell-all more than anything. Talked about a lot of stuff. 11 minutes, perfect YouTube time. But yeah, before I end, I just think it's really funny how the longer you speak to yourself, the more you're able to really perceive your own accent and your own faults in your speaking that you'd never have otherwise. Yeah. Thanks for listening. This has been Cafe de Jour on June 1st, 2021.